Hey everyone, Zero Jade here with the XBLA fans channel. I'm here to do a quick taste of The Last Faith, a 2D Bloodborne Metroidvania game where the same rules apply. A terrible thing has happened and it is your job to slaughter everything until it gets better. I'm about 5 hours in here and as you can see I am level 32 with about 23% completed. Same rules apply. As you level up, you are using the you are leveling up using the currency of the game to increase stats. As you can see here in the bottom left there, I am a vitality and strength build. I do have dexterity, mind, and instinct. Improving these will also improve your resistances and defenses. Sadly, it doesn't really seem like there's a way to respec at any time, but that hasn't been that big of an issue. They have been giving me, they gave me a charm earlier, which gave me a better resistance to electricity, which was my weakest stat there. But I have made my way into this marshy land here, and I'm very much expecting to find some poisony enemies. Right now I got my big old sword, which is perfect for my strength build. Hello there. You look like a bug. You must die. All right, there we go. Excellent. Before we get too far in, if you look at the upper left, you can see I have my health, I have my mana, and then I have my energy. The energy is actually used for a counter system. So if an enemy attacks me and I'm able to counter it, I will do a big old counter attack, get some health back, and of course, damage the enemy. If I also hold a button here. Oh, nope, wrong one. There we go. All enemies have some form of that super attack there. And of course, I have my ranged abilities at the bottom left there, which use my mana and ammo, which is the 9 up there. I have my consumables. Your healing item is a consumable, but you can at some point start buying them, and they are semi-generous with giving them to you. And you can actually see my currency in the upper right there, which I don't remember the name of it. But anyways, this is my map here, and that little station that I was at earlier was my fast travel point. But yeah, I've enjoyed the game overall so far, except for, like I said before, the seemingly inability to respec, and some areas have very mean enemy layouts, and some projectile enemies can shoot through walls. No, none of that. I'm talking. They're able to shoot through walls, and they pair up certain enemies in such a way where it feels like you're meant to take damage in that room. Like, there's no way you can actually counter. Oh, stop that. That's bleed damage there, which is not fun. Oh, you are a jerk. This weapon is awesome. I love the reach of it. Oh. Oh, you're in the swamp, you jerk. There we go. So far, it's been fairly linear as well. There's maybe like 1 or 2 paths you can take and then kind of backtrack. I did accidentally go to one of the higher level areas earlier, got thoroughly beaten, and then backtracked to a better route. I went to a cave and went one direction. I went to a underground terrible pit thing where the last boss was. He was a awesome giant bone dragon. He looked great, and the boss battles have been pretty fun as well. Nothing has been frustrating in the boss battles. It's taken like maybe 1 or 2 tries to get through everything. I mentioned Metroidvania earlier. I recently got from the Bone Dragon actually a grappling hook that lets me attach to specific points there. They have a very obvious door knocker looking things. Excellent. But yeah, like this is how much of the map I have discovered so far, and I have a feeling that there is quite a bit more. There is a main hub area where you can go level up and buy supplies and stuff like that. Supplies use the same currency that you use to level up. All right, let's go. I'm happy that nothing has tried to poison me yet. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't look like there is poison. There is Nightmare, though. Nightmare is terrible. Nightmare reverses your control and you take tick damage, which is terrible. But yeah, I mentioned it before. Some enemies are able to like shoot through the environment, but it's not always apparent which ones. I did peek into an area. Dang it, I can't even get to him. I did peek into an area earlier. Excuse me, sir. Where they had multiple of the same enemies stationed, and they were just plinking away at me through a wall. Or like the ground that they were on. It was not fun. Whoa. We're good. I haven't had an enemy to really use it too well on you. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Hey there. There you go. You also have a dodge. You have invulnerability when you're doing that. I do like that they give you the name of the enemy the first time that you kill them. We're just going to keep going. Where are we? Who doesn't love a good swamp? Oh. Wham. Nothing's actually directly attacked me yet, so I can't really use my reflect ability. Or not reflect, counter. Whew. I just got this. My build is not made for this, but let's give it a try. Oh, nightmare. Nope, there it goes. I was not paying attention. But yeah, if you played any sort of like Metroidvania, all these things will be pretty familiar. Beat a boss, get a new item, transversal item, or a key to go somewhere else. Beat a boss, so on and so forth. Most of the story so far has actually been told via dialogue, so you kind of have to sit through a lot of dialogue. It is voiced, or at least most of it's been voiced. It's been really good. There are like pages that you read. Once I get to somewhere a little more safe, we'll look at one of them. We're just gonna run past where I died. It'll be fine. Ooh, goodies. There are secret areas. That is not one. I have now made a habit of attacking any wall that I can. Aha. Excellent. Oh, you are a jerk. So imagine this guy right here, but there's two of them, and they're just standing on this platform up here while I'm trying to do my own platforming and stuff like that, and fight this guy and dodge multiple other enemies, because they like to stack enemies sometimes in areas. So just imagine that, and just trying to get past that. It actually did become frustrating in some areas. And I did have to expend a lot of healing items, but other than that, it's been fine. It hasn't done anything like new or amazing that have not already been done in this genre. I do like how the game looks. We should be pretty close to getting our death spot recovery thing. Oh, here we go. Scientist diary. Life is its own. Cool. The bad thing that's happening is bad. There is an ice area that has slippery floors that, of course, can be bypassed by just hopping around like an idiot. Gotcha. Oh, I forget about that. Yeah, some enemies have a death thing. Another annoyance about the enemies that shoot through walls and stuff like that, you're never sure which ones can until, oh boy. Gotcha. I do like that the currency flows to you so you don't have to run around and pick it up. I have been playing Lords of the Fallen as well, and it is slightly annoying having to run to something to pick it up. Okay, so this is a sub checkpoint. It doesn't recover your stuff, but it does allow you to return to an area. Oh, not quite. There we go. And bam. There's also one enemy in another area that would spit blood at me. And the big issue about that is the moment he saw me come onto the screen, he would shoot at me. So it would be literally get on screen and take damage. But yeah, like, I've enjoyed the game, and the biggest frustration has been some enemy placement. Other than that, I could very much recommend it. Oh, he dropped some goodies. And of course, there are items that you can use to put fire, electric, freeze, all that kind of fun stuff on your weapon. And it does make a big difference in battle. Oh, we're going to see a boss. Maybe a fun little sub-boss. I don't really need this crystal. I don't really use mana. Just swing and hit stuff with a giant sword. It's great. Ooh, a new area. Whoa. I want this. All right, cool. I have a feeling that I will be going behind here, killing whatever is doing that, and then stopping that once and for all. We'll just go a little bit longer to see what this new area is. I also like how that sword sounds. Ah, you missed. There we go. I put a nice amount of points into my health, so I got a nice little stock pool. I have recently upgraded the amount I can carry, which is nice. And it's not like, oh, you can carry one more. They gave me like 3 extra like health items that I can carry. And again, like I said, that the health items are consumables that you use and they don't recharge. They are dirt cheap, and you get the vendor pretty early on. But I think that's a pretty good stopping point. That is pretty much the gameplay. Some areas have way more monsters in that, even stacks of like 3 or 4 in one little area. Hey, not going to become a boss later on.
The power. My vengeance grows near. I can almost taste it.
Take heed. You must be cautious in your pursuit of such power. Do you know its strength?
It is a strength that belongs to me. All my own. I am the definition of such might. My heart is lightened. A receiver of a great gift. A precious one.
Let me help you.
No. No. It is my time. My turn. My power to manipulate as I wish.
So yeah, he's totally going to be a great ally later on. Totally not turd evil on us, but yeah, that actually would be a great, like, suspension of whatever if he just becomes a good guy and helps us out later on. But anyways, I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Have a nice day. Goodbye.